morning. Hope everybody's doing well today. Hope everybody's ready to rock and roll, finishing up a day or week. Crazy weather. Snow and sun and warm and cold. So today, what I want to show you is a couple cool things that are coming on the Google Chrome browser. Some things that you have up to date now, and then things that are rolling out probably within the next week. So I thought I'd show that to you. So let's go ahead and take a look. There's two things. There is a tab history button, and there's also a way to create a reading list. So let's take a look at these as we do our YouTube today. So give me a second here as we share some screens. Like I said, they're slowly rolling out, and they should be available to everybody in the next week or so. One is definitely available right now. The next is coming out. So here's my screen. So this is what I have done is I put together in my Notion an article section, some articles that I would like to get to read. So I might highlight something and say, oh, this is really cool. I want to read this sometime. And I put this in this box. Well, there is another thing that you can do, and it is really cool. So let's take a look. So I'm going to click on 10 things you don't know about Google Docs could do. So I click on that, and it opens up this document. Okay. So what's really cool is, so I really don't have time to read this. What I'll do is I would click on this star, and you can either add this as a bookmark, or the new thing right here is add to reading list. One of the really cool things that's come out is this reading list. I don't have time to read it, but I'm going to catalog it, and I want to get a chance to read it later. So you're going to click on the reading list. It also creates a folder for you automatically to add to your reading list. You end up with a dot showing that you have a new article or website that you would like to look at. You click on this, the link, there it is. You click on it, and it will pop up for you. Go back to your reading list. So I'm reading through it, having a chance to read all the cool things that my Google Doc can do. If I go back to that folder, it will say that I have read this. That's kind of cool. And it was 16 seconds ago when you read it. I read that. You're like, well, how can I get things off of my reading list? I can exit off, and that will just drop it from your page altogether. Or if I wanted to, I'm going to add it back into my reading list. It can stay on there as long as you want it to. You've read it. Or if I want to take this off, I really didn't have a chance to, I want to reread it. It's up to you. It's Everhow Catalog. If you don't want to ever get rid of it, you can leave it on there the whole time. What's really nice with this reading list is it will sync from Chrome to Chrome. So that's kind of cool. So when you open up one Chrome, you have another tab, that reading list stays. Maybe you're at your own personal computer at home and you log in with your Google login, it will sync to that machine. So that is one of the cool things. So that's the reading list. It'll be out shortly. I just got mine. So I think it might go, I don't know how they just figure out who gets it or who doesn't get it, but it's kind of cool. Now, if you remember, I did do a YouTube a little bit earlier, and it was on Pocket. Very similar to Pocket. Pocket has more bells and whistles with it, but and I will put that video in the description below. So if you want to rewatch what Pocket is, but this just kind of makes it nice because it's right on your reading list. Another thing that you want to look at is you have a new drop down, and it's search your tabs. If you click on this, this will give you the history of all the tabs that you have been on throughout the day. So maybe you're missing a tab, or you have one of these tabs open up here. You're one of the people that have a bunch of tabs open. You can just go to your search your tabs, and that will be the ones that are open at the time. So that one's a kind of a cool, some people like to put them in groups. You group your tabs. Some people just want a long list, and you can get a nice long list of all the tabs that are available that you have looked at. So that's the search tab, Mark, and everybody should have this as long as your Chrome is up to date, which I think everybody's is. But that's the search the tab. So you have the reading list and search the tabs. So those are a couple things that have come with updates that I thought you would find useful. Maybe you didn't have the time to see it, or you just didn't notice it, because I know you're in the midst of iLearn and testing and things like that, and it might have gotten past you. I just thought you would enjoy seeing something like that. So some Chrome updates that are pretty cool. Like I said, I'll put Pocket, the link of the Pocket video that we did earlier in the description, so you can have that and see what Pocket was. But those are a couple really cool Chrome updates that I thought you would like to know. So hope you all have a great weekend. Looks like it definitely going to be a little bit warmer. Hopefully you can get out and enjoy some of that sun. Looks like Saturday might rain a little bit, but hey, it's all right. So yeah, hope you guys have a great weekend and a great rest of your day. Thanks for watching.